have to have redundancy in our chain of command, because unlike business, the reality is that conflict brings death. And so if I have two guys in command, a section commander and a section 2 IC, and one dies, one's got to be able to carry on when the other one leaves off. Fortunately, in business, you don't have that imperative. So when people say, well, you're a bit rank heavy, you're a bit hierarchical, you're a bit command and control, no, we have very clear organisational structures. We know how those operate under times of duress and stress. They're inherently resilient, and they're designed for a particular purpose. That does not make them suitable for business, but equally I would observe that I think business has some lessons to be learned from the military, and it is striking actually when one starts to leave and look outside into the civilian world, that many of the business practices and philosophies that are being followed use a different language but follow a very similar philosophy, and quite often have their genesis in military thinking. So it's that is surprising. I think also the other facet of leadership that sometimes the military is accused of is sort of superhero leadership.
Yes.
And I understand again why that perception is held, not least because, of course, again, on the field of battle, there are acts of bravery all the time. It is incredibly humbling when you see that. But acts of bravery are not the same thing as superhero leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Superhero leadership, if it does exist, are those individuals who never give up, those guys who persevere, who keep going against the odds, who continue to motivate the team to win. But if that's superhero leadership, then I would observe that all leaders need a little bit of that resilience and determination to keep going.